Ladies and gentlemen, you have a few seconds to avoid spoilers. In fact, to buy you a little extra time, I'll introduce Cheek.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'll also introduce Canada real fast.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, Canada.
Only.
Okay, I think I gave him enough time. Look, here's the deal. We're coming off of Hell in a Cell, and we're coming off of bragging rights. And if you didn't watch it, your time's running out. Try to watch it. And if you watched it and you're ready, congratulations to Cheek.
Let's go.
So now official, we've had 4 bragging rights in channel history. Cheek has won 2. I have won 2. Canada, a very consistent second place, but not the worst thing in the world to be second place at bragging rights.
No real punishment.
Which does mean I am going to be getting punished after Vroom Vroom Fastlane. Cheek
Hey, yo.
will be stealing a superstar from me. However, fortunately, I won 2 matches, so I'll be able to protect 2 people. So people are going to be fighting for their jobs on ECW, or if they want out, they might be just trying to show off. That way they can get stolen by Cheek.
I'll steal your heart.
Right, so I wanted to check. So this will be the week that I get. So the situation we're in, I have more fans, but Canada has the trophy lead because of, I think it was revenue. You hit a revenue goal.
Yeah, 10 mil or 7 mil.
And I will be getting a trophy for season challenges, so gonna technically maybe even up, or I get the de facto lead if I also hit the revenue goal. I assume Cheek and I aren't horribly far behind, but as long as we have a call-out promo. We've also got a lot of promises. So we were giving people promises leading up to the pay-per-view. It was all stuff that could happen after Hell in a Cell. So I kept saying yes. And then we got asked one more promise by Mankind wanting to fight Dude Love and Big Papa Pump in some sort of triple threat fatal 4-way. A couple weeks ago, we promised Stacks that he could fight Rey Mysterio. And we also promised Cactus Jack a shot at the world title 3 weeks ago. And we've promised Veer Mahan that will interfere in a match. We don't have to do that this week. Veer Mahan and Sangha Indashir, new to the brand, just as their brave leader, Jinder Mahal, was packed away in a casket alongside his new friend and snuggle buddy, Sandman.
So cute.
All right, we got somebody an upgrade here, so we'll start there. Shinsuke, sent away, put it in reverse, Terry Funk. And now he can be a bruiser or a specialist. So let's take a gander here. So I'm looking more so at faces. I mean, bruiser, he already fits. We got a specialist there. And a bruiser here. So he's literally kind of perfect as is. So I think just give him specialist for the other side. Raise the one he wouldn't match up with, and that can change that. Because who knows, Shinsuke might have a bit of a run in him. We'll see. He's got to defend the title tonight so I can fulfill a promise. So his title reign may end here. No other upgrades here. Power card wise, we have a steel cage boost. I normally love stocking match types. We got a couple. So I don't know if we'll buy that. I am tempted to get Bad Publicity 1. We have Bad Publicity 2, which is 5%. Yeah, 5%. This would be 2% of a steal at a random show. Or, well, the week after I use it. So I might grab that. We'll kind of book and see where we're at. Logistics. We're sitting at 9 assets. I am kind of feeling the same as Cheek. You know, Coliseum looking schmexy, and I do have a bit of a bank now. So I think that's going to be the goal. We'll see if we have to pivot. Least popular available Giant is in a match for a To the Moon. I think we can probably do that. Least popular, well, not available, so it wouldn't be her. Okay, Veer Mahan. So if Veer Mahan's in a match, I get a To the Moon card. So we might do their promise this week too. So let's just start chucking stuff around here. So I remembered, I couldn't remember if it was Mankind or Cactus Jack that was promised the cage match. But seeing Cactus Jack there triggered my memory because we have Cactus Jack and Razor, which became stale because we had to use those guys to fulfill a promise for Razor They were already level 4, and then we had to put them in a match together. We did not book them at the pay-per-view because I didn't want to lose either of them to Casket Palooza. So we're going to go like this. Now, Shinsuke could get injured here. Worst case scenario is he wins and gets hurt. But we're risking it. And then we're also doing a cage. That way, Razor and Cactus can have their feud end, go on to other ventures. So I'm good with anybody winning, but if Shinsuke gets hurt, I need one of the other guys to step up. And then we've promised Stacks a shot at Ray. And Stacks now is going to be also at risk. They're both going to be at risk, so this could be a... You have an injury rehab in the store? We do. I might be grabbing that. I think I've got an injury rehab 1, so we wouldn't be able to use them both next week if we have multiple people hurt, but that might be what we need to do there. Then, was it Eddie and... No, it was Dude Love and Scott Steiner for Mankind's Promise. Did not mean to make that externals. Okay, so we go Scott Steiner, Dude Love, and Mankind. So then the question here would be, do I make this a 4 with Eddie, or is his... No, his stamina is too low for that. So we're just going to go triple threat here. Mankind and Dude Love. No, they won't enter a feud because Dude Love's got the feud with Dom, so we're good there. Then if we wanted to get to the moon, I would go Veer and Sangha. And we don't really have the bodies, so I think we look, see if we got a couple jobbers that we can just fulfill, do a GM interference, fulfill their goal, and get that taken care of. All right, Trent Shaw, Heath Manhattan, congratulations. You're going to have 1 week with us here. Trent Shaw stanced up kind of crazy for being a cruiserweight.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, we got Macho Man, known cruiser. We got The Rock, known cruiser.
I forgot about us discovering The Rock can be a cruiserweight.
Known cruiser. What do you mean? Can be.
True. Okay, so Veer and Sangha against Trent Shaw and Heath Manhattan. GM interference. We help Veer. We gotta double check that he's the one I promised.
Yeah,
well, I guess it should count regardless, but I wanted to super check it.
Right. Does that? Yeah.
Yeah, because in theory, like, if I marked it as Sangha, he should also benefit, but I could also see the game being like,
Nope.
Okay, so Commissioner Gold taken care of. Promo-wise, if I do a call-out, we get that taken care of. We don't really desperately need anybody to get, because we've got level 3 here in the women's feud. We got level 3 on Dude and Dom, so we got plenty of time for those. Same with Eddie and Scott. So is there somebody that Brooks Jensen could yell at here? And I'm thinking Brooks yells at Mankind because we turn Mankind heel for some chaos. I feel like it wouldn't be right to give Brooks a title match when he just lost at Hell in a Cell. He hasn't earned that yet. And signing people is always tempting, but I don't want to not be able to get the upgrade next week, and I kind of want to get a couple power cards. So we're gonna have Brooks Jensen call out Mankind. What he says, stay tuned and find out, because I have no damn idea.
Ooh.
Okay, so women's side of things, again, their feud's at level 3. I think we're okay. So we're gonna give Eddie the night off. Let's do Charity with, I guess the rest of them are all 3s. So let's do Charity with Dakota. And then I'm going to do... Ooh, I might change this. Nah, Dakota needs to be on the show. I was going to do training with Dom, but I'm also seeing Katana Chance is really close to level 10. But I should be able to get her there before the pay-per-view. So we're gonna have Dom train. We're gonna do training with Dom. Little montage for him as he tries to figure out how to beat Dude Love. Okay, so match order. This is definitely in the middle. This probably goes to the middle because there's no chance I can put a stip. World title is gonna be your main. And then these guys have enough stamina to survive. So the question is, do I do the false count anywhere? How many more of these do I gotta do? 4 more. I technically don't need to, but I feel like I've committed this far. It's like part of my brain's like, I need to. The downside is it takes a lot of stamina. But we're gonna do it. And that'll be non-title. Okay. So I think we're good there. Power cards, is there anything? Oh, let's do this. Let's give Dom. Well, let me double check before I yank that trigger too fast.
Hey, yo.
Did he yank it?
Because Veer's close to 15. That might be a move too.
Yank it.
And between Katana, Veer, and Dom for who gets this.
Yank.
Yank.
Yank. Yank.
Yank.
Yank.
Yank.
Yank. Yank.
I'm going Katana.
Ooh.
So next time she appears, she should be a lock for 10. And I don't want to use anything else right now. So bad publicity, I'm going to grab. Injury rehab, I already have one, but I am going to grab another one. I'm going to trust that I can make $91,000. I feel like it's been a long time since we haven't made that. If I get humbled, then I will just have to eat that humble pie and wait an extra week to get the Coliseum. Okay.
What flavor is the humble pie?
Humble.
Mm.
All right, we are golden. We're sending it in.
Send it the heck in.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
A 2-bit arena?
That's my bad. Oh, shit.
Oh, brother. Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Shitty.
Damn, this a record.
I forgot about that.
Well, CM Punk is kind of ready to tear up his contract, so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, tell CM Punk no and hope he walks, honestly, and get some contract back, because the one person I haven't really had a lot of plans for is CM Punk, because he can't win a damn match. All he's been is a big crybaby on this fucking brand.
I wish I was... That's something... This is like a mental note. I don't know if you guys are in the same boat. Mental note for me in 2K25. Had I been paying enough attention to see CM Punk, like, low morale for you, I definitely would have offered something.
Ooh.
I never think about paying attention to that. Like, who's...
Get him a little happy, bring him back home to EC Dub.
Yeah.
ECW.
Yeah, exactly, because it's going to cost me $100K to keep him, and we can't...
See you later, freak.
We'll see what he says, and if he doesn't...
Say
If he,
one more chance.
if he says one more chance, then I don't know what we'll do with him, but goodbye then. And he gives us a lot of money.
That is a lot of money, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. So we'll take that. It's going to help us pay for some of these contracts. I got to look up here. Nope, Hogan did not get into a feud with who was he up against at before when I signed him? It was Roman Reigns. Yeah, exactly. So that didn't work out. We're not going to cry about it, and we're going to let him walk.
Now that makes me sad, brother.
I know, brother. I did have a plan for them if they did pop something, but it's unfortunate, but it's okay. That means Roman Reigns can also walk tonight.
Damn, dude.
We'll
Mass
have a little-
exodus.
I know. We're going to have a little fun with them tonight, though.
Heyo.
We do need JBL and we do need Booker T. We have plans for them. And of course, we need the Dudley Boys. So let's start. Oh, he's smiling with teeth. Let's just deal with this. That sounds great. Make it happen. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Booker T.
Okay, so I got a question because we've never explained what happens if I just let Booker T walk this week. What is my punishment for not giving him a title match for winning the Chamber? Do I get one, or is it just, oh well?
I guess we never like. My idea was always, like you could lose your ability to steal, but you finished second.
Right.
So I mean, you got to get some sort of punishment.
I know. Because I was just thinking, I'm like, what if I just let these two walk? Because I'm like, if I don't find a book or a fixed match card, I'm scared.
Like, all I can think on the surface is you would like sacrifice that, like what he earned in the match, but then that like changes everything.
Right. Exactly. So, you know what?
But I don't have anything better off top.
I'm just gonna go because we haven't. Mental note for 2K25. But
yeah, if you cheat the system,
I'm gonna honor it in a gentleman's agreement, and we will keep at least Booker for at least 5 weeks.
Ooh.
78 if he would really do it, but he's not gonna like it. Don't really want to make him mad. I'm happy to meet at that price. Bubba Ray, we're gonna talk him down just a little bit
Like from the ledge.
from the ledge. 86 to 60 is just, I mean, that's only 26K. That's not like a crazy amount to cry over to keep him happy. Oof.
God. SmackDown doing the mental gymnastics to start this episode.
I know. 10 weeks would take us right until week 21. Oh, jeez. Louise. I'm gonna lowball him. Keep him for 5 weeks. And we'll keep Devon as well. He's not as happy. So let's talk. 86. He wants the exact same. Wow. Talk about team. Talk about being on the same page.
Yeah, and imagine disrespecting the entire team.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to disrespect my boy Devon. So let's make him happy. He's pretty happy. And JBL, we also need to keep him for 5 weeks. I kind of...
At that cost? Yeesh.
A 92K. So you know what? I might even extend him 158. That would get us all the way until the Rumble. We'd have JBL for the Rumble if I do this. If I'm right. Because, yes. Right? Yes. That takes us to week 21. And then
Yes.
Yeah, because you
Royal
would
Rumble.
just
Yeah.
you'd be at this point after 2 pay-per-views from now. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to take JBL for 10 weeks, guaranteeing him spot in the Royal Rumble.
All that just for him to enter like 4th.
Oh, shit. Shake up. Instant spa day. Oh. Okay.
Oh my.
That's how it sounds when you get into
yeah,
the
when you
spa.
get in the spa. Yeah.
Ooh. It's going to be a montage. Superstars gain 3 more ring experience from training promos.
Be a montage.
Waterboy. Select a superstar. When this superstar participates in match, all participants lose less stamina. Also pretty
Ooh,
tempting,
interesting.
but the spa day calls me. The spa day calls.
What happens if you pick someone that's not low enough?
What do you mean?
What did it say?
With
Select a
less
superstar
than
with
50,
less than
and they go to
50.
75, and you have people that are above 50
I guess.
on your
But it's
list. Would it just
select.
not do
Yeah.
It's
it?
not a random.
Does it get raised at least 25?
What do you mean?
Well, because it
Because
says
when you pull it up,
you're
to
going
select
from 50
somebody,
to 75 at least.
right? But Roman Reigns is already
yeah.
74.
Then he would max
Why would I
out
pick
as my.
Roman Reigns? Why would
Well,
I
I'm
pick
saying
Roman
why is it
Reigns?
even
It's a
appearing?
hypothetical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you're scared.
Try
me.
it. Try
Okay.
it.
All right, fine.
Oh,
Oh,
you were hitting
shit.
view. I thought you were like selecting the card. That's why I got
yeah,
confused.
Agreed.
What? You thought it was random?
No.
No.
We thought like you were selecting the card, and we were saying why are people above 50 stamina appearing?
Oh,
But you
no,
were
I
just
was
pulling
looking at
up
my
your roster.
roster. Yeah.
Just
Classic
crazy
mix-up.
hypotheticals.
Yeah, it was crazy hypotheticals. Got you.
Plus the SEC at that point.
I think
Oh
I
my
gotta
God,
give it.
undefeated.
Undefeated in hypotheticals.
I gotta give it to Logan Paul, our champion here. Okay, that was a long walk in the park. Oh shit! Ken Shamrock wants a rematch against Kurt Angle. Can we make that happen? We can. We can definitely make that happen. It's gonna be a normals match. Normal match. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna start this week out with Roman Reigns versus Hulk Hogan in. Oh no, you son of a bitch! You locked me out of an ambulance match with your shitty arena, with your 2-bit arena.
Ooh.
You 2-bit arena. Well, you know what? We might as well make it a casting match then. Because both of them are gonna leave. We're having a Sandman scenario here. Oh no. I think we gotta lock up Booker T JBL in a match. And Blair Davenport is back. And our last match, I think we will lock in Pretty deadly.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to see what they can do.
Our queen needs to do something here. The advertising queen. Sorry, I just. We might as well let Blair cut a promo. 46 popularity, kind of brutal. Or
She misses.
maybe.
Oh my.
Boom. And that means Trish Stratus coming to the light side.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right, taking a look at this. Maybe we'll make it an Iron Man match here. Too bad we weren't watching that one. That one's an insane Iron Man match. 151. I don't think I'm gonna worry about any talents this week. Don't need to worry about my roster. To the moon.
To that man.
Oh, I could use it on someone like maybe a JBL. What is Booker T's popularity then? 62.
Two over.
Yeah, no, JBL
Damn.
needs it. JBL needs a little popularity boost. Here he comes. And I think Health Spa wise, we're gonna send the Hurricane just for a little quick little dip. Oh, I could have used him for a hotter little dip. But we will give that to nobody yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
no hot
Mm.
dips.
No hot dips. Special promotion, retain most of her fans. I don't think we need to worry about it this week with our casket match. I think we'll do just fine. Anything else I want to do? The answer is I just want to send it in. Uh-oh.
Send it in, Vern.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead,
Oh,
Cody.
Tyler.
Go ahead, do Batisticles. 5 weeks for 130K. We're gonna have to talk about that.
Talk them figs.
Let me calculate here. Crunching numbers. Carrying the ones.
There's something attractive about just seeing the 3-2s there. I don't know what it is.
Let's lowball him for 91. He'll stay, and then we'll be all right.
They really
yeah.
do take so many of your low ball percentage is a crazy hit rate.
It's because I grant them all their promises and make them happy. All right, go ahead and do Charlotte Flair. Man, this was tough because I traded for her knowing that her contract was up, so no. All right, go ahead. Let's talk figures. Let's do. Let's lowball her. I don't care. She's not any of this brand.
I hate being
Yeah.
lowballed, but okay, I gotta increase your batting
Nah.
average.
No ECW. I know what I'm getting into.
She likes getting lowballed.
John cheated me in that last match. I want a rematch within 2 weeks.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
And that's too, since they'll be like stale, you can still do like a tag match or a triple threat, and it should still count.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So
go
you should
ahead.
dance around. Good. I'll show everyone who the real winner is this time.
Show everyone who the real wiener is.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Wow.
So we got for
All
the audio
superstars
folks,
lose
yeah, I was gonna
less
say.
stamina. Okay, yeah, cardio training. All superstars lose much less stamina from matches, so that's a good. Keep them happy though. Select a superstar to maximize their morale. Paragon, J. Pierce. Select a superstar. All superstars who share the role of the selected superstar gain 5 ring XP. So I don't like cardio training because that's only for 5 shows. So I'm between Keep 'em Happy and Paragon.
Your roster. So
But I can only choose one.
yeah, for morale, you would just pick one pissed person, and then for the XP one, obviously, you could either just pick the one you have the most of, or the one that's, the most beneficial around. Like, I see a lot of bruisers here, but you might prefer to give Taker and Stone Cold the lift as
Yeah,
fighters,
I think that card impacts more people, so I'll probably lean towards doing that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we'll do Paragon.
Lock that in.
Yes, sir.
I should be able to sort by class. So this groups them. So Giant would get you Triton and Charlotte. Cruiser gets you Dragon Lee and Quinn B. Batista would get you Batista. I assume the person you pick also gets it. I don't technically know. Batista, Clubberella, Muhammad Ali, John Cena, Rhea Ripley, Ronda Rousey, Uncle Howdy. Fighter will get you Nick Nosedive, Stone Cold, and Undertaker. Specialist will get you Bailey, Becky, Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes, Post Malone, The Rock, Stardust, and Zoe Stark.
Damn. Specialist clearly affects the most people for me. The only one it wouldn't change was Dusty because he's already maxed. But Giant doesn't really serve me anything because it's just Charlotte Flair and Triton. Same with the Cruiser. It's only Queen Bee and Dragon Lee. So, and then for Bruisers, I already got Cena and Muhammad maxed out.
True.
So I'm really torn because, and then fighters, I only have 3 fighters. So yeah, go ahead and let's lock in Specialist.
And then just in case it doesn't impact the person I select, I would think it does, but which would you want to select Dusty since he's already max, just in case?
Yeah, we could do that, see what happens.
So it would have affected whoever you selected, but I figured that way just to give the extra protection. All right.
Cool.
Rest primary solo champs, which is going to be your men's and women's world champ for Hell Spot 3. And then your promises are Taker wants to partner with Stone Cold, and Taker wants to rematch with John Cena, so you could technically do both of those at the same time.
All right, so let's start booking. Let's do the tag. Get Taker and Stone Cold.
Face the dream team if you want to do both promises.
Let's do that. And is there a chance that rivalry could replace them with the Stardust?
This might replace Stardust Cody potentially.
Okay, throw the title on. And then go to the next match. Ooh, so we got to rest the primary champions, primary solos. So
That'll be Ali. And
Ali.
Bailey.
Okay, who's the men's solo? The other men's
Ali.
solo.
Post has a belt, but he won't.
Post does. Okay. I guess let's do what's Queen Bee's stam? Oh shit, she is. Okay. Let's do Nick Nosedive. He's got a lot of stam. And wheels are turning. I'm thinking have him fight Stardust. It's a heel, but we'll just see if anything blossoms. And then we gotta get Charlotte Flair in the ring. Let's see here. Queen Bee's booked. Becky, Cloverella. Gosh, my ladies are all intertangled. I guess you're gonna have to do Zoe Stark.
Bang.
And then that's face, but we'll see if a rivalry pops, I'll flip one. Last match, shit. Go up a little bit. So do We're just gonna do a singles match this time. Yeah, do singles match with Post and The Rook.
Ooh, I like that.
Again, face to face, but
I'll double check real quick. Yeah, that still counts, so you're good.
okay. So go ahead and throw that belt on the line. Okay, and then I think as far as the curve goes, maybe we want to. Well, that's a title match, but popularity is way higher between all of these guys. I feel like they're all in the 70s, so and it's a title match too. So yeah, flip it. All right, let's do what's that?
I was gonna say in middle you're good since the
Yeah, those are trash matches. Something a rarity on WCW.
I'm trash.
This is Forky.
I'm trash.
I'm trash. Let's have what's Batista on the mic for? Have him.
You can switch. I'll just do call it that way you can see people and who's going.
Have him call out Taker. And then we need. It's. Ooh, have Maha or have Cody Rhodes call out Muhammad. Ooh. And then let's do. Is Cruz? Oh shit! Never mind. He's already in a feud. Shit. I'm trying to get Dragon Lee involved. Between Becky and Rhea, who's better on the mic?
Becky at 5.
Becky is. What about Cloverella? She's only like a 1, isn't she?
3.
3. Nah, I can't do. Have Cloverella call, or no, sorry, have Rhea call out Cloverella. Thinky. All right, and then show logistics. I don't have the cash flow since all these cheapskates are trying to extend contracts on me.
Right.
So we will have to pause that unless I release some people. But I don't really want to. So we need to go use the pre-match physio. We need to use that on it either needs to be Stone Cold or it was Dusty Rhodes, I believe, was the other one super low. I guess you got to do Stone Cold since his is lower. We'll try to. And then, what's the health spa card? Is that?
They'll get. So you get 12 for sitting out a week. In this case, you would get 18, so you get an extra 6.
Okay. Go ahead and buy the injury rehab because Dusty's probably going to get hurt and maybe even Stone Cold, so I'm going to need to load up on those to get them back. I'm not a slut for the fixed match cards like Canada is, so
I wish we could trade.
I know. Next year, hopefully. Health spa, I'm debating. Go ahead and buy it because I feel like it could come in handy down the stretch. And then go to manage the rooster. Ooh, wait a minute. Look at that To the Moon card. Who should we send to the moon? What is it? Under 60 is...
Yeah, under 60 is eligible. So
and it gets them to 75?
They get plus 15 after their next match.
Send the Rock to the moon.
Okay. You want to do these perks quick while I got this?
Yeah, give me them perkies. Nicholas Nosedive. Ooh, give him that ambulance match specialty, boy.
Boom.
Because his ass is probably going in one soon.
Then options for Zoe are Cruiser and Bruiser. I'll sort by your women.
I feel like she's a cruiser lean. I don't have any female
Well,
cruisers besides
that could-
Queen Bee.
That could work too, because if she pops that feud with Charlotte, then you
Oh,
have
yeah.
giant cruiser.
All right, yeah, make her a cruiser
Okay.
or give her the perk. Yeah,
Bang, and
we
then
go.
send the Rock to the moon.
To the moon.
As
Plus
deserved.
15. Yeah, I still can't get over. And again, if you're tuning in, if you missed it, when I set up the rosters at the start of the year, I pick a version of each superstar, unless it's like a faces a fully type of situation where they were treated as different. So for the Rock, I chose Rock 2001, and somehow Rock 2001 defaulted to a level 10 and not like a crazy high level. So
I know, it's so weird. His overall is insane too.
yeah.
So after this week, he is gonna shoot up our ranks,
Hey,
which
yo?
is beautiful. What?
True.
I don't know.
We're gonna turn
Yeah.
him into modern day Rock.
Anyway, I think that's it for the cards. Gosh, should we search and try to add to this roster?
Or just grab Neon Brightstar.
Stop it. Well, okay, real quick before we do this, go to my roster, see if any other contracts are like coming down the pipe in the next couple weeks. So we have Bailey.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed Bailey. Yeah, 3 weeks for Bailey, 7 for Triton, 6 Charlotte, 8 for Rock, 11 Nosedive,
4 for Stardust,
6 Club.
6 Queen Bee.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Okay, so really we only have Bailey coming up in the next couple weeks. So let's search. What should we search for? We need another dude. So Cruiser goes against Giant, right? For like Dragon Lee if he needed somebody.
Yeah, so if you wanted to sign somebody for the purpose of facing Dragon Lee, you'd want a Giant.
Get us a search that 15 to 20 range.
Then you want to go male Giant.
Male. Yep, Giant male. I need a Giant male.
Do you want to? You have the point to do it. Do you want to make it a heel to match Dragon Lee? Well, because Dragon Lee's a face is what I mean. I'll double check that. It would just mean you wouldn't have to turn if that's what you're doing with it.
Okay. We can let it play out. I just want to see who would be there.
Okay, male Giant, 15 to 19. Send it in.
Yeah, I think we're good. Ooh, oh,
buddy.
oh. Does Braun Strowman return? He had a brief stint with me. I don't know. Was it season 1 or was it 2023?
Him and Kane, you actually picked up both of them during the Meat Mountain phase. I think Braun didn't last as long, but Kane was in one of the Meat Mountain matches.
Okay. Well, Kane is the cheapest of the 3. And he's already heel. Braun, I would have to flip. And I like
you have
Kane
Undertaker.
better. Yes, so give me Kane.
Oh, that's true. He does have Undertaker.
Gotta be Kane. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Kane.
And then I mean, come on, you could do all the like code or cane based puns too. You could be
Candy.
cocaine.
Give him 10 weeks.
You could be candy cane.
Yeah, we'll lock him in through the next couple pay-per-views.
Out of his time at ECW as Candy Cane.
Let's go,
His
dude.
old partner Gunther, who's told him to stop giving candy to the children to focus.
All right. So that's pretty good. I feel like that's a good show. We make a Giant edition. And so yeah, now we get more people to play with as stamina dwindles, and I traded with you because I wanted to get Dragon Lee involved, so now he can hopefully spark a rivalry, or I can do something with Kane and Undertaker. So go ahead, we'll send it in, Vern, and we will live to fight another week.
Okay. Bang. Bang, bang. Start on ECW. I didn't know if we had to start with AI Raw. I couldn't remember. But
Probably next week.
yeah.
Dude, Cody, you should get one of those things that Steiner's wearing around his head.
The oh no, I can't think of the name of it.
I know, I can't.
I had it on the tip of my tongue because we're we're going to shout out a YouTube channel way bigger than us. I talk about him a lot to Canada, and Cheek and I watch his videos together on occasion. Chris James has one that he wore for a while for random. If he did a Deadliest Warrior commentary, he would put it on. And I'm so pissed I can't think of the name of it. Maybe it'll randomly come to me and I'll just yell over top of one of you while you're trying to talk later on.
I'm going to try to search for it quickly.
Coif?
Yes.
I think it's Coif. I will look when we hit 5,000 subscribers, the next video that includes my face, I will wear a coif during the recording.
Yes, it says a coif is a close-fitting cap.
Oh yeah.
Or hood.
Yeah, chain coif.
Chainmail coif.
Mission. Yeah. All right, so ECW kicks off with the highlights of Hell in a Cell. And it's, you know, the really dramatic music as you just see 3 different caskets get pushed away. Superstars gone. Carry Rush gone. Put it in reverse, Terry gone. Jinder Mahal gone. But then a heart pops up like it's going to be Kiss Cam, and it shows Sandman climbing into the casket as well. Gone. Then it cuts to Ted DiBiase. And he says, welcome to the new era of ECW. I wanted tonight to be a celebration, but unfortunately, there's an event that happens after Hell in a Cell that I'm not too pleased with. And some highlights start to show from bragging rights. Dakota Kai stepping up, winning a very long tables match. Dude Love stepping up, winning a triple threat backstage brawl. Then it cuts to the chamber. It shows Mankind and Brooks Jensen coming up short. Then it cuts to the main event. And if you've seen it, you know what happened. If you didn't see it, this is your last chance. Shinsuke Nakamura gets the first fall. Muhammad Ali gets the second fall. And Muhammad Ali going to win in a scenario that puts ECW in last place. Shinsuke Nakamura leaves the ring. And as the replay shows Shinsuke Nakamura leaving the ring, Ted DiBiase pauses the tape. It shows him, you know, a little remote clicker. And he says this right here. This is the problem that I'm trying to clean up. I have no idea why Shinsuke Nakamura did what he did. And I'll give him the opportunity to tell the world why he did what he did. But I'm paying attention, Mr. Nakamura. I know that you were part of AI Raw. I know that you were part of Cheeks WCW. In fact, back in season 1, I stole you after bragging rights. So I'm a little suspicious on your actions. Due to that, I'm not sure if you can be worthy of our championship, of my ECW World Championship. So tonight, you will step inside a steel cage with 2 legends that have my respect, that could not compete at Hell in a Cell because I didn't want to risk their future. It is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura defending the world title inside a steel cage against Razor Ramon and Cactus Jack. Just after that, Ted DiBiase addresses that Mankind has requested to fight Dude Love and Scott Steiner, and he's not sure how exactly that's going to work, but he has decided to grant the promise. And that match starts now. It falls kind of where Scott Steiner begins fighting Mankind. Dude Love is nowhere to be seen, the television champion. Ted didn't make him defend it because he handled his business of bragging rights. Just when Scott Steiner starts to take advantage, Mankind rolls out of the ring and goes underneath the ring. And next thing you know, you see this rainbow-colored hat peek out from the bottom. And it's Dude Love now. So Scott Steiner starts fighting Dude Love. The Dude Love goes under the ring, comes out. It's Mankind. Scott Steiner's getting pissed. He's getting confused. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. So finally, when Mankind crawls under the ring, comes out as Dude Love, Scott Steiner smokes him with a steel pipe. He throws him in the ring, puts him in the Steiner recliner using the pipe for leverage as Dude Love passes out screaming, "Have mercy," as his final words for the match. Scott Steiner winning the triple threat. And then Brooks Jensen comes out to the ring. And he says, "I got some bone to pick with a member of the ECW roster. Look, I know in Hell in a Cell I had an opportunity to beat Stax Lorenzo. And there was a little bit of kerfuffling going on that night, huh? A little bit of distractions. I lost that match. And no surprise, Stax couldn't get it done in the chamber. But there's a man that was in that chamber that I thought should have done a lot more. I'm looking at you, Mankind. You see, there's been a lot of issues on ECW this year. A lot of people that don't want it. And here I am fighting for my life on this brand every single week. And people like you don't understand how to take your opportunities and do something with them. It didn't matter to you because you could put on a new disguise, pretend you're a new man when you fail. But I don't get to do that. I gotta come out in this ring and address every single person here, whether I succeed or whether I fall short. It makes me sick that you got that opportunity, Mankind, and you didn't do anything with it. You cheated your way in. You failed your way. You was the final guy. You could have won the match, and we could have been stealing a new superstar for ECW, and instead one of us has to go. And I'm going to make sure that whether you're stolen by WCW or I got to send you the curtains myself, Fastlane is your final night on ECW. Then we got tag team action. Indashir has arrived. Ted DiBiase announcing the trade. It was all over the internet. We saw it. Indashir coming to ECW. Pretty deadly, heading over to SmackDown. Ted DiBiase says, "Look, I've got new blood here. The new breed unleashed, if you will." I might trigger a few fans with that statement, but Indashir has the opportunity to come in, and Ted DiBiase believes that they can compete right up next to Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. Mascaras y Igano. Fuck, I was nervous. I started to say it. I'm like, what's the second word? I don't have it in front of me. I think that's what it was. But Masks and Deception. This could be the team that finally beats him. So he sends out Trent Shaw and Heath Manhattan. A little tune-up for the boys. And with Ted in their corner, he just laughs maniacally as Indashir handle their business and get the victory. After the match, Ted goes up to both Heath Manhattan and Trent Shaw, who are laying on the mat defeated, hands them each $500, and walks out of the ring laughing. Dakota Kai comes to the ring with the biggest smile on her face, and she says, "Look, I hope that I've proven myself. I've sat back and had to listen to Katana chants over and over and over. Complain that she didn't get in the Queen of the Ring and we didn't get it done, and blah, 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 blah. I won the match to get into bragging rights, and I won at bragging rights. So I don't know if Katana Chance likes it. I don't care if you fans like it. The fact of the matter is I am the best woman on this ECW roster, and I proved at bragging rights I'm the best woman in all of CodyVerse, whether I got a belt around my waist or not." And we get 6,000 fans growing in support. Channing Stax Lorenzo. He demanded a match with Rey Mysterio, and Rey accepted. Rey said, "Look, I've been dealing with Pretty Deadly this whole time. I've been dealing with whatever the hell's going on with Dominic, but I noticed something. Dom hates when I do this, but sometimes when he falls asleep, I still go in and tuck him in tight to his sheets. And I noticed when I went in there, Stax, he had a poster above his bed. A new Necklace Gang poster.
No way.
And I realized that, Stax, you were part of destroying something truly special. That maybe my son's acting out because you robbed him of his innocence. You see, someday every kid stops being a kid. Every parent at some point holds their child in their arms for the last time. I could have had another 30 years snuggled up with my son. But instead, you broke his heart by betraying Tony D'Angelo, who's not even here anymore. By taking out Brooks Jensen, a man that Dom loved to see. Because if Brooks Jensen could do it, anybody can do it. See, you want to fight me tonight, Stacks? That's fine. I'm going to show you what happens when you step in the ring with a true legend. And Stacks is competing pretty well in this match. He looks like he's handling his business when all of a sudden the lights flicker and that masked man from Hell in a Cell, we think it's the same guy. He looks a little taller this time, but I don't know. Appears on the stage and the camera zooms in on Stacks. And Stacks is turned his head left and right, says, "Not you. Not you." And it gives Rey Mysterio just enough time to hit the 619, go up top, hit the top rope splash, get the 1, the 2, and the 3. And as the pinfall happens, Dirty Dom Mysterio runs out to the ring and pushes Rey. It says, you can't be telling people about that. You're going to embarrass me in front of my friends. And Rey's like, Dom, I'm just saying I love you. And he shoves him away.
Oh.
And he says, I don't care. I don't care, Rey. I am trying to live my own life. I'm trying to do my own things. My life wasn't meant to be broadcast to the whole world. I'm here because you made me be here. I'm trying to make the most of this. I'm trying to be more than just the son of Rey Mysterio, and you won't let me thrive. So here's a montage of me training and tearing posters off of walls. But he actually only tears one poster. And it's a poster of Rey Mysterio winning the 2006 Royal Rumble. Damn. He leaves the rest, but only gets 1 XP because he only tore down one poster.
Damn.
Steel cage action on the way. But before it begins, Shinsuke Nakamura gets the opportunity to address the allegations. Did he throw at bragging rights? Was this a plan to get back at Ted DiBiase? Was he working for Cheek? Was he doing something deceitful? We don't know. And Nakamura holds the mic up to his lips and the crowd starts booing. Non-stop booing. Think Roman Reigns after beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania type of boos. Every time he goes to speak, the boos get louder. If he moves the mic away, he waits. And just when it seems the crowd has calmed down, he goes to speak, and the crowd boos again and again and again. Finally, Nakamura finds his moment to say, if you don't respect me, I don't respect you. And he drops the mic. It looks like he wanted to say a lot more, but he's fed up with the disrespect of Ted DiBiase. He's fed up with the roster of ECW. And clearly tonight, he's fed up with the fans. So he steps inside a steel cage against Razor Ramon and Cactus Jack. World title on the line. And Nakamura is trying to fight. He goes to leave out of the cage. But Cactus Jack grabs him by the hair. Razor Ramon climbs up the cage to also grab Nakamura. And soon, all three men are standing atop the cage. That kind of extended beam so they can do cool spots, right? Well, we're set up for a cool spot, damn it. They're all three fighting. They're all looking down. And Razor hesitates. Shinsuke hesitates. But Cactus Jack takes a breath, points his finger guns to the air and goes, bang, bang! And jumps from the top of the cage through the announcer's table. He puts himself through it, but his feet touch the ground first. Cactus Jack escapes the cage. And finally, this glutton for punishment has been paid in the greatest reward, the ECW World Championship.
Nice. And over on SmackDown, we're actually opening up with Kurt Angle. He's standing proudly in the middle of the ring. He's got a chalkboard covered with a cloth, and the crowd erupts as he kind of uncovers the chalkboard to reveal a chaotic diagram with Shamrock, Angle, and Owens' names in the middle. He says, all right, folks, let's break this mess down. We got Ken Shamrock, our dangerous man. We got Kevin Owens, our so-called champion. We got me, the man who's actually been holding the brand together with pure wrestling integrity. He says, he flips over the board to reveal a new pie chart, and it says chances of winning at Fastlane. Shamrock's slice is so laughably tiny, while Angle takes up the whole chart. He's ready to prove why he is the better holder of the ankle lock at Fastlane. But before Angle can continue, Shamrock music hits, and he storms to the ring, mic in hand, and he demands, he says, Iron Man match tonight. Let's see who's really got the stamina. Angle says, hey, yo, and agrees. And we actually start the show here with a casket match. And of course, with both these men set to leave SmackDown after tonight, this is their final send-off. This is an intense brawl. Both legends hitting their signature moves. But suddenly, after a spear from Roman Reigns, Hulk Hogan starts to hulk up Roman Reigns. And as Hulk Hogan hulks up Roman, he backs off, getting a little bit scared. And as Hulk Hogan reaches his climax AO, of the Hulk up, they both actually do the Ric Flair flop at the exact same time, and they roll together into the casket, because tonight it doesn't matter who's first, but technically Hulk Hogan rolls in first and Roman Reigns rolls in after him, and there is a rivalry ready if anyone wants to pick up these two.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
they're not gonna be on SmackDown. And Alexa Bliss comes on screen holding a bottle of her new product. It's a blissful glow blush. And she says Jade Cargill should buy this so she doesn't look so embarrassed after her next loss, even though Alexa Bliss was the one to tap out at bragging rights. But we do get $10,500, and she only loses one fan because everybody loves the advertising queen. And Cody said it first, Indus Sher was traded to ECW. So the Dudley Boys, they're looking for fresh challengers. So enter Pretty Deadly. You know, look at these two. They come out, they saunter to the ring. They're promising to bring flair to SmackDown, and they're striking their exaggerated poses. Elton Prince says, the Dudleys, more like the Dusty Boys. We've seen your tables and your tired moves, but we're here to bring style, grace, and a touch of fabulousness to this division. Kit Wilson says, when we're done with you, you'll wish you stayed in the 90s where you belong, because tonight, the beauty beats the beast. But of course, will it?
Oh,
yes,
shit!
Beauty does come out on top, stunning the Dudley Boys as they both shake their heads, absolutely confused after getting pinned. Because these two, they're bringing style to SmackDown. JC Jane approaches Blair Davenport in the back and hands her a stick of black lipstick. And she says, Blair, it's time for you to join the legacy. After Isla Dawn was injured, she tore her ACL, injured for 5 weeks. The Black Widows, we need to leave a new legacy. Blair, take this, apply it, and together we'll leave a web so strong no one will escape. Blair hesitates, but takes the lipstick and applies it. She has cemented herself as a Black Widow. Watching from backstage, Lyra Valkyria, she scrambles, and she needs to find a new partner. She goes up to Trish Stratus, who's been pretty struggling recently. Does Trish accept? Of course, if you haven't watched Bragging Rights, you need to go watch it, because JBL is feeling slighted. He started the Elimination Chamber, and not only did he eliminate the most people in the chamber, he was eliminated by his own brand partner, Booker T. It's kind of why we set them up in the match together. I said these two kind of need to take each other out, take away a point from these boys, because if that was a point given up by either of those guys, if Mankind got the pin there, wouldn't it have been a four-way tie for if he eliminated JBL and then Booker T eliminated Mankind? I think it would have been a four-way tie for first place. So that's why we needed to put these two together to break up points. But of course, JBL in the middle of the ring, demanding his gas money, demanding money for the Elimination Chamber guys that he eliminated, and he feels like his title shot was stolen from him. Booker T's fed up with JBL's whining, comes down to the ring, and these two just start going up at it. But Booker T comes out on top and says, "You'll get your money, sucker. Just wait." And of course, Trish Stratus, now a good girl, she agrees. She is joining Lyra Valkyria on her journey for the tag titles, even though Valkyria was just stripped of them with Ivy Nile being traded to Raw. And then, of course, in the main event, Kurt Angle agreed to the Iron Man match. And here we go. Will Ken Shamrock be able to settle the score tonight with Kurt Angle beating both Ken Shamrock and Kevin Owens a week before Hell in a Cell? Or will Kurt Angle show that he's got the stamina, Ayo?
Hey, yo.
Kurt Angle, the stamina master, amazing match. As we mosey on along here, I can't remember if they were level 4 feud already, but hey, these two, we're looking good for Fastlane, and we're setting up a great story here.
Speaking of great stories, Brook is about to go to the moon on Post Malone's ass. He gets a title shot at the very beginning of this card. He challenges Post Malone. He says, "You might have been able to beat that rookie Cody Rhodes, but you can't beat the legend, The Rock. So go ahead, sim it, see where we stack up." Yes, sir. Is anyone surprised? All right, a rivalry is birthed. Yeah, I mean, The Rock's too juiced up, man. That's tough for Posty Boy. He got the best of Cody Rhodes of that rivalry, got the belt, but Rock's a different beast. So
new rivalry starts.
New rivalry. And then, speaking of new rivalries, one that won't be one is Batista and Undertaker. Batista says, "Undertaker, you're just a real piece of shit." And Undertaker doesn't even acknowledge him. Says, "That promo was as bad as your acting. I agree with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's why we're going to be teaming up in a tag match later. I don't have time for your rivalry, Batista." Piece of shit. Alright, and then Nick Nosedive, everybody's favorite, against Stardust. Both are heels. Nick Nosedive says, "I'm the bigger heel." And then Stardust says, "No, you're not. You're a piece of shit." So go ahead, simulate it.
So many pieces of shit on WCW.
I am not a piece of shit. And then, oh god, that was as dull as Batista's promo call out. No rivalry there, but we gave it a shot. But a rivalry is here as a man who does know how to make a proper call out. Cody Rhodes has moved on from Post Malone. He wants somebody else that is not so familiar with the wrestling ring. He's kind of like Jake Paul, just fighting people who aren't boxers. Yeah. He's Cody Rhodes just calling out people who aren't wrestlers. So that's kind of how he gets this feud started with the great one, Muhammad Ali. So rivalry level 1. Let's go, boys. And then Charlotte Flair and Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark, our lovely WCW staple. Charlotte Flair, the newcomer who just tried to cheat some money out of us in that contract negotiation, but we lowballed her. She said she didn't like it, but really she did. She signed on the dotted line, but can she write a check that her ass can't cash in this match? I don't know. Simulate it.
What's happening to her ass?
Whoa, that check bounced. Zoe Stark defeats Charlotte Flair. Disappointing match, but you know what? A rivalry starting is never disappointing. Speaking of, let's go. On to level 3. Things are getting hot and heavy as Rhea Ripley continues to bash Clubberella with her own club. Figuratively speaking, so far. She says, "Clubberella, let me speak to you on a level you can understand." and she says, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh."
Oh shit! I just picture the crowd starting "Holy shit" chant as she groans at Clubberella.
Just completely degrading the intelligence of Clubberella, who has become a star after being raised on nothing but caribou leg. She has understood wrestling since childhood, and she has just been so in tune with nature and keeping physically fit. And now she comes into the ring, into the entertainment industry, and has really blossomed. And unlike her, she has evolved her wrestling game to become one of our top female stars. So very impressive. So she is definitely not intimidated of anything Rhea Ripley has to say, and that rivalry grows to level 3. Big dong indeed, Ayo. Undertaker, who he already won once tonight. He just rebutted Batista's call out and just put him in a place like a kid going in the corner for timeout. Stone Cold Steve Austin, who also dominated Batista in their rivalry, they're going to go toe-to-toe with arguably WCW's best tag team champions ever. Shout-outs Uncle Howdy, Uncle Rico, excuse me. John Cena and Dusty Rhodes, they are a load to handle. Stamina, though, between the... Yes. Hey, Dusty Rhodes, I'm a big load.
Dusty Rhodes was beating that ass at bragging rights, daddy.
He did. You're going to have to go back and watch that episode. Bragging Rights is a very good episode. We like it a lot. Be sure to like the video. And then, so John Cena, Dusty Rhodes, do they squander the titles? Go ahead and simulate it. This could be juicy.
Oh, hell.
No rivalry, though. Okay, let's process.
Let's process.
So,
Sometimes you gotta take a second.
arguably the greatest tag team just got beat by arguably the new greatest tag team champs, Stone Cold and The Rock. But Kane, rumors of Kane lurking in the distance. Does he want to take on Undertaker, or do they want to be Brothers of Destruction and become the new best tag team champions ever? Lot of potential best tag teams ever here on WCW. Stay tuned and keep checking it out. Cody, send us on to shitty ass Raw.
Yeah, there's definitely no greatest of all time tag teams here.
Oh,
You
well,
see
hold
right
on.
here.
Chuck McLagan, though.
Yeah, but he's seen no
We are broadcasting Raw live from my ass.
Boom, boom. So we kick it off. Tag titles on the line. Tommaso Ciampa, Josh Briggs won those titles off Karrion Kross and Honky Tonk Man. Briggs, a multi-champion. Chuck McSwaggin getting a huge opportunity here.
Oh, damn.
But it doesn't come to pass. 3.5 stars. Ciampa and Briggs hang on to the gold. Fallon Henley cutting a self promo coming off her feud with Indy Hartwell. She does get one popularity, but she probably want a little bit more sauce on that. But speaking of sauce, if anybody needs a Donna Matrix,
there's no way this is better than 1 star. If this is better than 1 star.
And this should be a tag team.
I know.
This
dude.
is literally
Ivy
the
Niles
team
got
of chains
that
and
chain.
whips. Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh, whips and chains excite me.
Well,
Yeah.
Donna Matrix would actually be a great Black Widow, though.
I'm going to trade for both of them, and arguably they could become the
Chains
greatest
and whips
WCW tag
excite
team
me.
champs ever.
I like it. Come on.
1 star has to be.
Ivy
Or
Nile, 1.5 star, and gives
wow,
Canada
rigged.
a middle finger in the process.
Rigged.
MVP comes out to the ring and says, I finally ended the feud with some guy named Luke Gallows. The feud literally finished at the last pay-per-view, so I'm sure nothing's going to happen tonight where we try to keep doing the same thing, because if there's one thing you need to know about MVP is I love fighting different wrestlers all the time.
Oh my god.
And then Natalya, the new women's champion. Charlotte is now gone, so she's looking for a new person to deal with. And Trixie Gambit, also giving some widowy vibes here.
True,
That
yeah.
sounded like I said literally, but in baby talk. Widowy vibes.
Little.
He's
She's
widowy
gonna win.
wittying across the screen.
Oh.
And Natalya takes down Trixie Gambit in a 2-star match. And then all of a sudden, Luke Gallows comes out to the ring and says, "I'm not done with you." And then he's like, "What should I say next?" And then Teddy Long says, "Hold on. Cheek gave me this key card from WCW on what to say." And Luke Gallows says, "I'm not done with you, you piece of shit." But then MVP doesn't say anything as he is rumored to be looking for LA Knight. In the main event, Julius Creed by the Creed Brothers, one half of J&J Security, taking on Finn Balor. And Finn Balor going to get the victory to close out Raw. 3.5 stars for their garbage show. Rundowns here for ECW, kicking off 3.5 in the opener. Scott Steiner winning the fingers, quoting Falls Count Anywhere triple threat against Dude Love and Mankind. Into Sheer coming night 1 with the help of Ted DiBiase, 1.5 stars over Trent Shaw, Heath Manhattan. Rey Mysterio embarrasses his son like parents are known to do, but then beats Stax Lorenzo, who seems distracted. 3 stars, level 1 feud. And then the rivalry complete for Cactus and Razor Ramon. As Cactus flings himself off the top of a steel cage to take Shinsuke Nakamura's world title. Call side of things, Brooks Jensen, level 1 with Mankind insulted at his performance inside the chamber. On SmackDown, 3.5 stars, Hogan and Roman Reigns in a roll-off in the casket match. Hulk Hogan gets the technical victory there. Pretty Deadly comes in night 1. Big upset here. The Dudleys have been damn near unstoppable.
The Dusty Boys.
On the blue brand, and the Dusty Boys get handled by Pretty Deadly. 3 stars there. 2.5 stars, Booker T continuing his momentum off of the chamber victory. Getting one over JBL. Their rivalry goes level 2. And in the main event, 4 stars, Kurt Angle avenges his earlier loss to Ken Shamrock, taking him out in an Iron Man match. Tag team call side of things, JC Jane has brought in Blair Davenport to be the newest Widow. Now I can't stop thinking the Widow is baby talk. That's my bad. Calling out Lyra Valkyria and Trish Stratus, who is now so happy and polite. WCW side of things, 2 stars for The Rock, beating Post Malone to become the new United States champion. Level 1 for a feud there.
Let's go.
1 star, Stardust over Nick Nosedive, no feud. 1.5 for Zoe Stark over Charlotte Flair. They do start a new feud. And in the main event, Dute and John, they're still feuding with Cody and Stardust, but Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin win the tag titles, 3.5 stars. And again, rumors are Kane lurking in the shadows. Call side of things, Cody Rhodes calls out Muhammad Ali for level 1. Rhea Ripley moves the Clubberella feud to level 3. Batista's call out of Undertaker is ignored because he's not a good actor, allegedly.
It's not a legend.
For Raw, AI Raw, 3.5 stars. Their opening tag title match. Also, champion Josh Briggs defeat Angel Garza and Chuck McSwaggin. Ivy Nile wins the Chains and Whips match over Donna Matrix. 1.5 stars. 2 stars for Natalya taking out Trixie Gambit. And then Julius Creed of the Creed Brothers and 1/2 of J&J Security falls to Finn Balor. 3.5 stars. Gallows literally called out MVP. This is a stale feud. It ended at Hell in a Cell.
Come on, Teddy. I thought you were extreme, bro.
Let it go. They just can't let go. ECW gets a 119 rating score, 44,000 fans, $150,000, and I have chemistry for Veer Mahan and Sangha. Blessed,
yeah, dude.
Thankful, appreciative.
Oh, cool.
113 for SmackDown, 47,000 fans at Casket Mage boost. They're negative $41,000.
Yeah.
And
no
you
arena.
get the Pretty Deadly chemistry right off rip.
Because I had no arena. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, true. Thank God. I mean, shoot. 106 rating score for WCW, 20,000 fans for WCW, $189,000. Steve Austin and Undertaker work well as a team, and that is a scary team.
Yes, sir.
And on Raw, a 110 rating score. Raw going to get 28,000 fans and $149,000. There we go. Oh, that's the challenges one. So same trophies. Damn. We get a to the moon card for our commissioner goal. We get a 2-bit arena for the seasonal
Use it on
goal.
SmackDown.
No.
SmackDown gets Vito Star for peak efficiency. I don't remember what that challenge would have been, but congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, I think it's the.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, and Cheek did it. Got
Peak
5.
efficiency.
I think it's curve. I think it's curve.
Curve
I think
this.
5 challenges, and there's the health. Oh, let's go.
Love to see it. And sold out for bit. Oh, true. Yeah, because you finished your trading, and it wouldn't have been able to reward you until now.
Trader.
I forgot about
Let's
that.
go.
And
Whoa! Jesus,
Hell Spot 3. Solid performance. That's probably like the
Let's
3-star
go.
match. So big power card movements there. And even so, Cheek and I have a trophy Canada doesn't. Canada has a trophy that we don't, but it balances us out. So these are true standings all the way around. I currently hold the lead over Canada by 27,000 fans. Canada up 109,000 fans on Cheek. Teddy Long trying to figure out how promos work as we head to Kansas City and SmackDown.
No. Do I have room on tonight's card for you? You're 98. Yeah, we could do something. We can have a little Jay Cargill, Blair Davenport match. Sure thing.
I was gonna say Blair Davenport like you during the recap, but then I was like, I don't know how he does. I don't think I'm gonna do it right.
Davenport. Okay. I know he's gonna ask for a world title shot. What else would he be asking for?
Main event.
Oh no.
Oh damn! So Booker T has to get one by the end of Fastlane. Now Kurt Angle wants one.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's going to be a hell of a finale at Fastlane.
Okay. I think I can do this.
Give Canada a second here.
Yeah. I don't want to make
I know
him
this
mad.
man came in with a game plan, and this 100% throws it off. I'm guessing.
Oh, 100%. 100% does. We're going to have to go on the fly here. Sure. We got to make him happy. I can't lose Kurt Angle. So
Kevin Owens about to have a couple tough title matches. Might not be able to hang on to that belt.
Ooh.
hey, who said it couldn't be a triple threat? It didn't say Booker T gets a solo title shot.
This is true. I'll allow it.
Okay. Help?
Just press,
somebody.
Okay. I'm gonna
press
start.
L3 and auto book.
You could change it. What's it do? There you go. There's your card.
No.
That took
not
care
at
of one of your
all.
promises as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
so-
actually like though it like worked based on your feuds.
I'm going to grab that for sure. What do we need to do here? I don't think we're going to get 10 last man standing matches in. That's okay. Self promos, we're going to get in for sure. And we get a random card for that. I don't know if we're going to get 10 tornado tags in. I don't think we're going to get 10 charities in, although it doesn't hurt. I'm going to try to get the face ones. All I need is 2. And we need to... Okay, I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah, you'll definitely hit.
We'll hit. Hey, yeah, I'm going to hit it.
It's like that girl in the sorority that's like, I'm not here just for sex. Like, okay, you know you're gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think anybody really needs, with what we're doing this week. We're not quitting. That's not what we're doing. I want to. I'm scared. Kevin Owens is kind of ready to fight tonight, but so is Logan Paul and the Hurricane. But CM Punk doesn't exist anymore. So we're gonna do. Oh, I think that's our most popular. No, it's not our most popular bruiser. Who is our most popular bruiser? Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens might
Perfect,
have to defend
okay.
the title tonight.
Nope. Do not book.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I genuinely got that confused.
I'm like, nope, that won't be happening. Jade wants her match. Forgot about that against Blair. I could do a run-in, and I guess I will. That's multiple run-ins tonight. I'm not too happy about that. But you live and you learn. We could do maybe a one-on-one Devon versus Fruity Tooty, Elton Prince. And this has got to start off the night. Oh boy. Why don't I just change this to a triple threat with no run-in? We'll add Macho Man back in. I'm okay with that. Maybe we'll make it a TLC, which kind of favors Logan Paul, and the madness could reign supreme. And we maybe just make this a tables match. For call-outs, we are going to try to do a little Trish Stratus Lyra call-out on the Black Widows. The Black Widows.
Widowy.
Widowy. I think Ken Shamrock is not going to call out Kurt Angle. I think Ken Shamrock's going to pop a self-promi, and so is Kurt Angle. Chyna's going to get the night off tonight again, even though her contract's coming to a close. Maybe just for absolutely no reason at all, we do this.
I like it.
I'm going to keep the women's title off. We'll just give Chyna a match tonight. Okay. And I just don't think there's enough room. Let's add JC Jane. Let's just go for it. Let's just a women's rumble. Yeah. Technically add Alexa Bliss into this. Just go like that and boom. She's in it. But we're going to make it normal. You keep it normal. Anything else I want to do? I don't think so. We have no money, 52 grand. I'm not going to buy anything else. Select an opposing brand, double the price of their power cards in the shop next week. Kind of don't want that. What I am going to do, I think, because this is week 12, so
Yes.
week 13, 14, I'm going to hit you with a veto chain. Bam.
Respect.
And I'm going to...
Heal one of my
Leave
injured
that.
superstars.
I wish I could, because I just wouldn't do it.
Dang.
I would taunt you with it, but I wouldn't do it, you know? I don't think I need... I'm just looking at the curve real quick, but I think I'm ready to lock her.
Ooh. All right, let's. I want Undertaker to kiss my ass, so go ahead.
I told you Stone Cold and I really hit it off as a team last week. I said a lot of words quick, but kind of slow. Told you we'd kill it. You proved yourself to me earlier when you gave me a loyalty bonus. Glad I joined WCW. It's going well at the moment.
Dude, he's so happy. Oh, buddy. Nicholas Nosedive. Sarna's cheated me in that last match. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. I can make that happen, Nicholas.
Boom.
Good. I'll show everyone who the real winner is.
Might hit him with that water gun.
He probably missed last time.
All right, most popular face and heel male superstar for physio. And then Promise. It looks like you just have the nosedive one.
Okay. Well, all right. I guess we can go look at the power cards. Let's do that Get Schooled. Get Schooled 3.
So I'll be 30.
Ooh, this is a big one.
So, yeah, these are like Ronda. You could literally get Ronda to level 20, I believe, because it's 10 per level at that point. You could get Triton to 15, Kane to 20.
Damn. Nick Nosedive to 15.
You wouldn't be far.
Oh, man. What was Cleverella's ring XP? Damn, she's only 10. Oh, shit. I'm torn. It should probably be Kane or Triton.
That's gotta be Kane. Yeah, Kane would go to like level maybe 21. Triton probably gets this around where Kane is, if I were to guess.
Ooh.
Be like 16, 17.
Let's do... Gosh, that's tough. That's tough. Canada, do you lean Kane or Triton?
I would always lean Triton.
You know what?
But Kane might boost to level 20.
So Kane, I can double check. We can look at. So he needs 5 more to get to the next level, and the bar is like in the middle. So that's telling me that it's 10 per level during this stretch of time. So 25 gets him to 20. So he would be 20 plus some change would unlock a second match specialty.
Okay.
So basically, be if you're between those two, it is just kind of comes down to Triton would unlock the ability to have a second class, but you would have to use a promo to change it if you wanted to change it.
Okay.
For Kane, you would unlock a second match specialty. So it just kind of comes down to what you think your plans are for who you'd use, really.
Oh, let's do Kane. I like the flexibility of the match types.
A little over 20, so now he's got his upwade.
Yay!
Amber Lance or TLC?
Oh shit. Let's do TLC, that'll be fun.
Boom.
Let's go, dude. Making moves. Alright, keep on those power cards. Go ahead and let's see. Health spa, injury rehab. Go up a little. Injury. Buy, get schooled, and injury rehab. And then use the XP, use the get schooled. Go ahead, use that on Triton. See, we did get a little bit for him.
Bang.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Alright, and then let's go book this show. Okay. Let me see. So Nosedive wants another crack at Stardust. Let's have them fight again. Just have them fight again, put them in a match. I want the rivalry to pop before I switch heel face and all that jazz. Look at my tag champs. What are they're both, is Kane and Austin both heel? Or Kane and Taker and Austin, sorry.
Heel, yeah.
They're both heel, both fighters. Oh man.
I'll do it like this just for your visual of how.
Okay, thank you. Man. Does just one of them really need to match, or do I need both tag partners to match for the match type?
I mean, the max it out would be both, but
Okay.
the biggest thing will be as long as you got faces on the opposite side. And then, yeah, having one of those be a bruiser will help.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think. Alright, I'm not gonna do a match with it, but I might do a tag team call out. And I think we gotta do Kane. I think we gotta have Kane. Now we need to get a partner for Kane. Whew. I think, at least for the sake of having a bruiser fight, I think we gotta have Batista. I think Batista and Kane could go toe-to-toe with Taker and Cena.
Do you have a preference on who calls out who?
Batista and Kane call out, because Stone Cold doesn't really have any stamina, so I need to rest him. Yeah.
Boom.
Thank you. And then let's go back to another match. And I want to have... What's Post Malone's stam?
73.
Okay, have him fight The Rock. And this one won't be a title match. Okay, and then moving right along, we will have... Ooh, Queen Bee back from injury. Let's go, girls. Have Rhea Ripley fight Cloverella. And then last one, have Bailey fight Queen Bee. Okay, and then let's do... I was gonna have somebody flip, but I don't think I am anymore.
Zoe, if you wanted, or Charlotte, I guess. They're both.
Oh yeah, true. Have Charlotte flip. That's who it was. Thank you. And then last thing, have.
You all have the same thing. They're in a match type, Rock and Post are they're both faces right now too. As that
Okay.
thing goes.
Have Oh, you said. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Have Becky Lynch call out Ronda Rousey and try to get that up a little bit. Okay, and then curve-wise, I want Rock and Post in the finale. And we will do... probably...
And they're heel also.
Okay, 41, 76, 70. Yeah, do a Cloverella in the top spot. So, okay. I think that is a decent show for now. Can you go back to the home screen, see if I got my card?
So that would
Most
be,
popular male.
be the Rock. Needs to fight
Rock and Taker.
Or pretty much physio.
Just for a pre-match
Same
physio.
thing. It could be so like you could. I mean, Taker's not doing it. You could literally throw Undertaker in this, make it a triple threat, and that counts.
Yeah, let's just do it. Taker's got a lot of stamina, so...
That'll help this too, since
Lot
these
of
guys are both
stamina.
faces. Taker's a heel,
Okay.
so that'll bounce you there
Yeah,
a little bit
true.
as well.
And we've learned that makes for a good triple threat.
Yes, it does. And I do not... Yeah, I don't want the tag... Or I don't want the title on since Taker already holds a belt, so...
Okay.
I think that's pretty good. She's not the prettiest, but we got it done, so go ahead and book it.
There it is. All right. So I did not think about potential contracts here, so I will not get the Coliseum, I'm assuming. I assume they'll be asking for a decent chunk. But we're going to start with positives here. We fulfilled some promises. So Cactus Jack appreciates the shot. Good no, God boss keeps our word. It feels great to be champion. Makes face of ECW. Feel like I'm on a roll. Let's go. Love it. Veer Mahan, smiling with teeth. That we fulfilled his promise. So we've got Dakota and we've got Mankind. I'm going to start with Mankind. I don't think there's a way that I can offer both these contracts and not spend $100,000, but we're going to start with Mankind, smile with teeth, and give it a shot. Okay. Now he's normal smiling. If I can get Dakota for less than 500,000, I can sell this week. Oh, I might be able to do it. She's got to accept this, though. Moment of truth. Okay. All right. This is going to be a very bad week for me, but the long-term benefit I'm going to hope is there. We're grabbing the Coliseum. Let me double check power cards.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, these, like, not today Satan's clutch to have, but we're gonna... If I can use my brain, where the hell was I? Show logistics, good night. That was crazy. But we're buying the Coliseum. Bad week here, but clearly it could be tough to balance the money. We know we've got enough right now, so I'm going for it. Triple H wants backstage brawl. That will not be occurring this week. Okay, so power cards we're not gonna touch. Do I wanna? We got 2 veto stars, so we'll fire one. I don't know who your most popular was coming into this week. I didn't pay attention. I can't remember if I had
probably
Veto Star or
Kevin
Veto Champ.
Star or Fit Champ?
I was saying
what
I
I
couldn't
didn't-
remember what I had. I used Star, so it's going to be your most popular, but I can't remember which
Kevin
one was
Owens.
available.
Got me Kevin Owens, which is not bad for me. Not bad, but why you gotta do that to me, man?
Okay.
Are you looking for the return?
Ooh,
You want the revenge?
it's
Okay.
happening.
No, you used a card earlier this week, though.
You're in first. What do you want?
I would use it to keep Cheek firmly in third, but I mean, that's just,
Yeah.
No, I don't want to pick on the kid.
Aw.
All right. Let's see. So our stamina is still. You can start by stamina, right? There we go. So you can see anything below 40 is at risk for injury, which is pretty much the whole roster. So we're gonna keep it fairly basic this week. Dakota Kai and Katana Chance can fight. Piper Niven does not have a feud any longer. Caden Carter is still out for a week. She's also upset. I have a rehab, so I might use a rehab on her just to get her back a week quicker. That way she can actually gain some stamina back, is my thinking. I could also have her do a promo this week just to get her on the show. So Sangha and Veer are fine. Dom is good. Dude Love is good. So I think we're gonna have Dude and Dom fight. They'll put those two potentially go to level 4 a little earlier than ideal. And then do this again. So it's literally Veer, Sangha, and Cactus Jack can do something here. Could go cheap talent, have Piper Niven squash somebody. Or, I mean, I can also risk somebody as well.
Who you gonna risk?
That's the thing, is I don't know. I don't know who I would want to put out there, because if Caden Carter gets re-hurt, I'm gonna lose her, and she's got a feud that I would like to see to the end. I mean, Nakamura, I could, I guess, make a story out of that, but he is at. I got lucky he didn't get injured last week, but I don't really think I want to risk anybody else. The other thing I could do, yeah. So I think we're gonna grab maybe Josie Jane here and feed her to Piper Niven for the night. So Piper Niven fights Josie Jane. This ends up going there, and then we're gonna have. I don't intend to actually do like a feud here. This is literally just to eat space. We'll put a little story with it. Veer and Song are gonna face each other. We're gonna put the belt on the line here. And that won't have a gimmick because I don't have the money to do that. And then I think we can do, yeah, we can do one call out. Technically two, but I'll probably do one. And then some advertising. So let's have, I'm going to have Caden Carter do a call out just so she can be on the show. Hoping that that can help her morale a little bit. Won't be as good as like doing a match, winning a match. Then we're going to have Cactus Jack, the new champ, advertised. And we're going to have Eddie advertised because Eddie was not on last week's show. I don't want him sitting 2 straight weeks. Like this. Like this. I thought I would get the rule change promo, but I probably won't now. We'll see. Title match. Obviously, we got the trophy, but it's just kind of the, like Canada was saying, he's got the same challenge. It's the mystery.
Oh,
it's too
yeah.
intriguing. 4 more title matches unlocks me a fixed match. Commissioner goals. We aren't going to get this week's. So I'm 9 of 12. I need to hit 6 of 13 down the home stretch to get that. So I shouldn't have any issues finishing that. 3 falls count anywhere. We're not going to do any this week. But that shouldn't be a problem either. I don't think I'm going to mess with special promotion. Special promotion can be used at a pay-per-view. So I feel like even though this show's not that great, that might be worth it. And then we're going to go to the moon with Dominic Mysterio. So he'll get a boost after this week. And yeah, I think that's going to be our card. So nothing crazy this week. Probably going to be a low fan gain here. Probably going to lose the lead here, but we'll see.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be close. Yeah, I was going to say, I know you didn't go crazy either. This is kind of a week where we're all kind of fumbling around.
Hell yeah, dude. And this show is going to kick off backstage where GM Xavier Woods is frantically pacing outside of outside the locker room. Camera pans over to CM Punk sitting on a bench with literal tears streaming down his face. His luggage scattered around him. He's clutching a half-empty bottle like it's his lifeline. Xavier Woods says, "Come on, man. Punk, this is SmackDown. We need you. You're one of the best to ever do it. You just don't walk away because things aren't going your way." Punk sniffles and he says, "Didn't go my way. Didn't go my way. I'm CM Punk. I'm the best in the world. Logan Paul's stealing my spotlight. Macho Man's going full psycho, and Hurricane thinks he's a superhero. This isn't wrestling. This is a circus here at SmackDown." Xavier Woods says, "Okay, man, okay, I get it. It's been rough, but think about the fans. Think about the WrestleMania season. This isn't about you, Punk. It's about your legacy." Punk snaps, throwing his water bottle across the room. My legacy is being treated like a joke while these clowns run around with my opportunity. I'm done. Punk stands up, grabs his bags, and storms towards the exit. Woods following him, pleading him. "Punk, man, come on, we can fix this. I'll book you against Logan Paul next week, one-on-one. No gimmicks, no interferences, just you and him for the IC title." Punk stops at the door, turning back, tears streaming down his face. "Too little, too late, Xavier. I'm out. I'm done with SmackDown. You'll see me when you see me." He slams the door, walking outside. An Uber is waiting for him. Match 1, JBL's feud with Booker T has been escalating. Losing to Booker T last week, JBL declared he's going to send him an invoice for the damages done to the wrestling god's body. Now JBL is claiming he's paid for all the tables in tonight's matchup and is adding half of the cost to Booker T's tab. Booker is fed up with JBL's antics and begging for money, and he's ready to put him through every single table available tonight. But no, JBL puts Booker 3 through 7 tables after the first one. The match obviously ended, but JBL said, "I paid for these tables," and he walked around setting up every single one of them and putting Booker T through each one with a smoke bomb. And of course, Lyra being stripped of her tag titles. She's recruited Trish Stratus to take on the new Black Widows 2.0. Black Wid 2Os. No, I tried. JC Jane and Blair Davenport. Jane has offered Blair the stick of black lipstick to join the faction, and she accepted. This feud is growing, just like I am. Match 2, Jade Cargill has been on a losing streak, and after War Games, tensions have been high with Alexa Bliss. She's been manipulating her way into the spotlight, and Chyna is coming off a dominating win, and Blair and Lyra are representing two sides of the SmackDown tag title rivalry, so JC Jane is stepping in tonight as someone with stamina. Tonight, Alexa Bliss is joining in the fun, jumping into this one, running in, but Chyna stands strong, baby. In a little disappointing match. We needed chaos, a little bit of chaos there. I wanted a fatal 4-way. I thought we'd get more than a 1.5. I thought maybe 2.5. That kind of hurts, but we'll move forward. Backstage again, Kevin Owens is lounging on a bench, scrolling through his phone. Universal title behind him, and the door slams open. Ken Shamrock walks in with a vein popping out of his neck, and he says, "You know what, Owens? I'm done. I'm done with your smug face. I'm done with carrying your sorry ass, and I'm done with this whole act. You're not a prize fighter. You're a fraud." Owens takes a sip from his Tim Hortons cup, completely unfazed. Shamrock says, "Oh, that's cute. Real cute. Did you know you cost SmackDown bragging rights? That wasn't our loss. It was your loss, champ. You didn't even have the guts to pay me to go into your mess for you. You got the Bodyguard app. Use it." Owens sighs. He pulls out his phone, taps a few buttons. He says, "All right, Ken, how much?" And Ken Shamrock snatches his phone, types in a ridiculous amount, and hands it back with a smirk. And he says, "That'll do. For now." Shamrock storms out, and Owens shakes his head, muttering, "Damn, could have just asked for a freaking raise, dude. Come on, dude." Last week, the Dudley Boys are in the middle of the heated rivalry with Pretty Deadly, who's called them the Dusty Boys. And they've proven that they might be dusty and relics of the past by beating them in a singles match. It wasn't for the tag titles. But the Dudleys are looking for revenge. And this one's going to start with Devon taking on Elton Prince in a 1v1. And of course, man, Pretty Deadly coming over from ECW and putting on an absolute show, showing that Indus Sher might have been the reason why the Dudley Boys have cruised easily in this tag division. But man, style and grace comes at a price, and Pretty Deadly is going to want a shot at those titles soon. Kurt Angle's he's in Xavier Woods' office. That's my office. And tonight, he's pitched an idea to GM Xavier Woods that's going to change the title scene as we know it. And he says, "Xavier, I know you're a genius, but you know I'm a wrestling genius. That's why I've come up with the perfect idea to deal with Kevin Owens." He flips a clipboard over, showing a flowchart labeled "How to Beat Kevin Owens." And Xavier Woods raises an eyebrow and he leans in. Angle says, "Idea, but I can't. Like, come here. I'm here. What's up? And he pushes the camera away. He doesn't want us to hear. And he goes, and then Xavier Woods lights up with a massive grin. And he says, "Damn it, Kurt. That's brilliant. Let me make a few call." And he walks away, and Kurt Angle says, "Oh, it's true." And in the main event, Logan Paul's been cocky as his IC title reign is under threat. But of course, Logan Paul is not just the new age viral legend killer. He's making a statement tonight that while he holds the Intercontinental Championship, it is no longer called the Intercontinental Championship. Under Logan's reign, it is now known as the New Age People's Championship, baby. Logan Paul is claiming he's the People's Champ. Hurricane is the self-proclaimed hero of SmackDown and is going to bring justice to the CodyVerse. And is he going to take the People's Champion, or is Madness going to reign supreme? And is Macho Man? Oh, we got the People's Champ in a classic match, and Logan Paul is our New Age People's Champion, baby.
Speaking of the People's Champion, Clubberella is in the opener for WCW tonight. Rhea Ripley is trying to extend this rivalry to a lush level 4. Can Rhea Ripley keep Clubberella in the dark, or does Clubberella make her way? Oh, Clubberella! Let's go!
That
gets a big dub. And the rivalry grows to level 4. Speaking of rivalries growing,
we spoke about it.
Damn it, dude! Batista is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
His call-outs just don't work. I guarantee if I put Austin and Taker on the mic, they would get this rivalry to trigger. That is a damn shame, dude. That could have been Team Baldy versus
Team almost Baldy, but only bald.
Damn, Cody
Damn,
Hollis.
what could've been?
Quick on the feet. No, we're gonna try flipping this call out later, and I promise you it's going to work because Batista won't be involved. So, good God. Anyways, trying to regroup from that gem of a call out. Queen Bee and Bailey, can they at least get their rivalry to grow? Please go ahead, Cindy.
Buzz. I lost.
No, come on.
Shit. Okay. So after Clubberella got us started off super hot, Batista kind of killed all the momentum we had built in that first match, and it's just trickling down the card because shit rolls downhill, and Batista's a piece of shit. All right. And then Charlotte Flair says, I'm tired of being nice. Batista, you suck ass. And she turns heel. She's like, I'm tired of being a good girl. I'm tired of being nice. I have to be honest with Batista. And quite honestly, all of us might turn heel at this point. So good for Charlotte Flair for being a pioneer. And then, oh my God, Nick Nosedive.
Pioneer of the wrestling business, Nick Nosedive.
He wanted this. He wanted this. He literally thought he had the pull to message the GM of WCW and be like, yo, I need another shot. Who's got 2 thumbs and gets another shot? Nick Nosedive. Oh, but Stardust with his hands like this blocks the thumbs of Nick Nosedive. But in doing so, a rivalry has begun, and it's going to be juicy. See, even Nick Nosedive can get a rivalry going, and Batista just can't. And then this is good news. Becky Lynch, the man, calls out Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Rivalry grows to level 3. They're kind of done squabbling over the Coles cash, but there's still just a lot of bad blood there. You know, that's true. I mean, they're just really just being typical petty women at this point. Like, the Coles cash thing's put to bed. But, hey, still alive and well. And speaking of, in the main event, Undertaker, after getting bothered again by Batista to be called out, has to regain his focus and get in the match with The Rock, who is gone to the moon.
Yeah, to the moon with the win in the
Dude,
title.
with the
Combo
dude.
goes crazy.
So he was like at 50 something to start this
He basically
episode.
got plus 25 plus whatever the match did.
Yeah, holy fuck.
Combo.
Dude, that's insane. So The Rock is a legit superstar. He should probably be taking a shot at Muhammad's belt, but here we are. So anyways, Post Malone gonna get his crack at The Rock. See if that rivalry can grow. Cody, go ahead, spin that shit.
Reel it.
Stole the thunder.
Now, so good news is that was not a title match. So Taker just holds on to his tag belt. Rock keeps his belt. And the rivalry grows between The Rock and Posty Boy. So good things for Raw, minus the big flop of the night, which is Batista continuing to just be abysmal at promos and acting. Piece of shit.
And now we go to the abysmal show known as AI Raw, ladies and gentlemen. They kick it off with Finn Balor taking on Julius Creed of the Creed Brothers. One half of J&J Security, and Finn Balor wins just like he did last week. 3.5 stars. And then Asuka comes out to the ring and tries to call out the Women's World Champion, Natalya. But Natalya, it cuts to her and she's just playing with her cats and she's too distracted to do anything about it. And then Nikki says, I like what Dominatrix is all about. I was excited to see it. And then all of a sudden, Fallon Henley runs in because she likes traditional sex and attacks Dominatrix, leading to a disqualification. And Dominatrix gets the win because of it. And then Natalya says, oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something? I was busy playing with my kitty cats. And then the crowd is so pissed. They wanted to see her fight Asuka. She skipped out on it, so now she loses a fan. Chuck McSwaggin has a new tag partner this week, and it's Karrion Kross. They're taking on R-Truth and Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows thinks R-Truth is Carl Anderson, and he gets confused. He tags him, and he's like, get him, Coral! And R-Truth's like, I'm R-Truth! And they start arguing, but Luke Gallows pushes R-Truth. He falls back into Karrion Kross, landing on top of him. They hit their heads. It's a 1-2-3. Congratulations, Gallows and Truth. Feud started. Ivy Nile coming to the ring. It says, hey, if someone calls me out, I wouldn't be playing with cats. I would respond because I'm a real wrestler. Look at this. And she starts doing like the wrestling stances of like real wrestling. And she gets a fan. And then in the main event, MVP walking around. And he says, who are you? And this guy goes, Joel Garza. And MVP's like, yeah! And he picks him up and spin hugs him. And he's like, who's a bitch on 3? Who's a bitch on 3? And it does that thing where like Angel Garza has no idea what he's about to say, but you kind of like fake like you know. So as MVP's like, L, he's got L. Hey, nah, yeah. And MVP's like, dude, that's what I'm saying. So they have undeniable chemistry. Tonight they're trying to take on the tag champs, Ciampa and Briggs, but unfortunately, MVP walks out on his partner, says he's got bigger fish to fry, and he is back on the hunt. It allows the tag champs to win the non-title match. Over on ECW, as is tradition, we start back in Ted DiBiase's office. And even though he thought he fixed this problem by sending people away in caskets at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, he still occasionally gets a knock on the door, but it's a little less chaotic. Katana Chance comes into the ring and says, Ted, I'm not going to raise my voice. I understand that Dakota Kai won the match at bragging rights. I get it. However, I will forever stand on the belief that I'm better than she is. You've been giving out Falls Count Anywhere matches like they're candy. That's what I want with Dakota Kai. I want her in a Falls Count Anywhere. And Ted says, thank you, Katana, for coming to me with respect for once. However, I can't ignore how disrespectful you've been in the past. We're on a bit of a budget constraint. He's like, you might notice there's a few more fans in the arena tonight, and the camera pans to show the brand new Coliseum. He says, so unfortunately, you might not believe me, but the $1 Million Man cannot afford a Falls Count Anywhere match tonight. But I will give you a shot at Dakota Kai, and I'll be watching very, very closely. To the ring we go. Dakota Kai, Katana Chance kick it off. And Katana, Dakota, they're going back and forth. And Dakota Kai's locked in the Rings of Saturn style submission move we saw Dakota pull out a couple times at bragging rights. She's trying to reach the ropes, and Caden Carter runs out, cheering her on, cheering for her. Come on, Katana, get to the ropes. And when the ref's not looking, she actually pushes the ropes a little bit closer so that Katana can reach. However, the referee sees it out of the corner of her eye and kicks the ropes away, goes outside of the ring to yell at Katana. While that happens, Dakota Kai releases the submission hold, grabs a pair of brass knucks, takes a swing, and gets the 3 count on Katana Chance. Caden Carter slides in the ring, runs off Dakota Kai, but she can't help but feel a little bit guilty as the rivalry goes to level 4. Back to Ted DiBiase. He has called Dominic Mysterio into his office, and he tells Dom, hey, tonight you're going to fight Dude Love. You're going to get a chance to win back your TV title. And Dom gets fired up, and it's because you see what I'm doing, right? And how much I'm into this brand. And Ted says, actually, someone, really important to me came and told me how much you deserve another shot. And Dom freezes for a second. All of a sudden, Eddie Guerrero comes in, and he's doing the Eddie Guerrero, the chest swivel. He's styling, he's profiling, he's got the charisma for days. And Dom's like, oh my God, Uncle Eddie, was it you? Was it you? And Eddie says, no, I got no idea what's going on, man, but I was selling shirts like crazy. And he pulls out 14 $1,000, and the Coliseum crowd is going nuts. And Ted says, "No, Dom, it actually was your dad. Ray came in here and talked me into giving you another shot." And Eddie goes, "Oh, Holmes, that makes sense why you gave me this to give to you." And he hands Dominic Mysterio a little tube, and he undoes the tube, and it's a poster, but it's not of Rey Mysterio winning the Royal Rumble in 2006. It's Rey Mysterio holding little Dominic when he was the world champion. Eddie says, "Your dad told me to give this to you. I know we've all been going through a lot. I know you're going through these struggles right now. Your childhood feels like it's been ripped away from you. But never lose sight of love and the family." And Dominic shakes Eddie's hands begrudgingly and walks out the door. Veer Mahan and Sangha come out to the ring and they say Indashir is unstoppable. Nobody could ever defeat us. And Sangha says, "Veer, you are spot on. The only way Veer Mahan would ever lose in an ECW ring is if he had to face me. But luckily, Veer, we are teammates." Veer says, "I'd kick your ass. Are you serious? Have you seen my fastball?" And Sangha goes, "Well, okay," and they start to kind of quabble back and forth, and you hear an announcer for the ring announcer, because after they argue for a little bit, the show goes to commercial, comes back, they're still arguing, and we find out that Ted has given the green light. Rather than have these two guys argue, we need spots on the card, and these two dudes, they're healthy. So Veer Mahan and Sangha are gonna go one-on-one. And Veer Mahan takes a swing at Sangha. Sangha ducks, buries him in the mat for the 1, the 2, the 3. The crowd hated it. Sangha loved it. Veer Mahan frustrated, but the team bow to each other and agree. Let bygones be bygones. We have bigger fish to fry than one another. Kayden Carter back out in the ring. She is returned from injury. She says she's got 2 things to say. First off, Katana, I'm sorry. I wanted to help you. You've been working too hard to have these things happen to you. I should have stayed out of it. I should have just let you fight the match. But I thought you were about to tap out. I thought I could help. But I also have something else to deal with, and that's you, Sally Steamroller. You see, both Sally and myself are injured at the same time, and they put us in the same room. And every time I ordered food from the nurse, Sally, unknowingly to me, would have them add mayonnaise to whatever I ordered. And guess what? Fun fact about Kayden Carter, I hate mayo. So every time, it's already bad enough having to eat that hospital food. That's not good food. I'm trying to heal and get back in this ring. And every time I take a bite out, have to hock tool all over that thing and get rid of it because I can taste mayonnaise. It's disgusting. So here's the thing, Sally Steamroller. I know the thing that you hate most in the world, and that's winning wrestling matches. So you get yourself healed up. I got eyes on you, and very soon I'm going to expose you to the world. Piper Niven out in the ring. She is feeling incredible coming off of her casket match victory over Carrie Rush, laughing at the fact that Carrie Rush thought she stood a chance. And she said, "You know what? Open challenge again, but this time you can't be wearing a helmet." And Josie Jane comes out, and sure enough, the helmet was differentiator. Piper Niven handles the business in a 1.5-star victory. And then Cactus Jack, bang, bang, comes out to the ring. It says, "It's been an honor." Again, my Cactus Jack is just panic because I don't know how to be Cactus Jack without just being kind. So Cactus Jack will just be normal. Okay, sorry about that. With my voice maybe cracking, but that's just me going through puberty in my 30s. So Cactus Jack comes out to the ring, and he's holding the ECW title so close, but something seems off about the championship, but you can't really tell what it is at first. And Cactus Jack cuts promo talking about how there's nobody in this business that knows the meaning of extreme like Cactus Jack. Nobody has ever put their lives on the line like Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack, he knew. He knew that at some point, his willingness to suffer, his willingness to go through the most pain possible, it would pay off. He didn't know how. He didn't know when. But then he saw his opportunity atop the steel cage. While he watched two other men fear where their destination might be, Cactus Jack realized that his destination for suffering was also his destination to championship salvation. So he leapt from the cage, landing himself through the announcer's table, but becoming ECW champion in the process. And he holds the belt up, and he looks at it close, and then you realize there are spikes along the belt. And he says, I gave my blood, sweat, and tears to get this title. Now I give my blood to this title. And he takes the spikes on the belt, and he hits himself in the head a few times, busting himself open, and he spreads his blood over the ECW championship and says, the only way I'm losing this belt is if you pry it from my cold, dead hands. But as long as the ECW championship exists, me, my blood, my sacrifice exists with it. We come back from commercial. Dude Love is in the ring, and he's got this weird cut on his head. I don't know what happened to Dude Love, but he is... Dude, he's sliced up kind of crazy on the head. And Dominic Mysterio comes to the ring, and he's holding that poster too, but he doesn't know what to think. He doesn't know what to do. The match begins, and Dominic is struggling. He can't find his way in this contest. Dude is dominating everything. And then, all of a sudden, from the crowd, Rey Mysterio, he's not in the ring tonight. He's in the front row. Because all those years that Dominic was playing sports, his little band concerts, he probably, I'm going to take a stab and say Dom Mysterio was not like an FFA, Future Farmers of America, but who knows? Maybe. Maybe he was showing some cows at the county fair.
Could have been.
Could have been. Ray was never there. Because he was traveling the road, being one of the biggest superstars in wrestling history. Tonight, Rey Mysterio was front row. Dom looked out, and for the first time, he didn't see Rey Mysterio, WWE legend. He saw Rey Mysterio's father. And as Rey said, Dom, you can do this, son! You can do this! He looked next to Rey and saw Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie said the same thing. Dom, you can do this! You can do this! And Dom put everything he had, and he started attacking Dude Love with this mysterious cut that was on his head coming into the match somehow. And he wore down Dude Love, who slowly lost energy. Dom climbed to the top rope, pointed to his dad, pointed to Eddie Guerrero, hit a frog splash for the 1, the 2, the 3, your new television champion, Dirty Dom. Rundowns here quickly on the ECW side things. 2 stars in the opener, Dakota Kai over Kai Chance. Rivalry at level 4. Half a star for Sangha and Veer. Won't pursue that rivalry. I don't anticipate it. Kind of a throwaway match there in the most throwaway possible. 1.5 stars for Piper Niven over Josie Jane on the one-night rental. 3.5, Dirty Dom takes down Dude Love, winning the United States Championship. And kind of similar to what happened to Cheek, comboed up, didn't mean to, but comboed up to the moon with a championship title reign. So Dom up to 95 pop. And then on the call side things, Caden Carter calls out Sally Steamroller for level 4. SmackDown, 3.5 stars. JBL gets the victory back over Booker T, putting him through so many tables. I believe it was 7 tables that JBL paid for and put Booker T through. Absolutely ruthless as they go to level 3. China wins a 1.5 star fatal 4-way. Alexa Bliss running in, making sure Jade Cargill can't get the victory. Cargill and Bliss have their rivalry go to level 3. Elton Prince gets the singles victory over Devon Dudley. It's pretty deadly. Looked to be a little bit of an Achilles heel in the Dusty Boys. 2.5 stars. New singles feud there. Then the main event, Logan Paul. His rivalry goes level 4 with the Hurricane. Logan Paul keeps the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat TLC over Hurricane and Randy. Excuse me, sorry. That's my bad. New Age People's Championship in a 4.5 star match. Tag team call side of things. Trish Stratus, Lyra Valkyria. Call out Blair Davenport, JC Jane, pushing that out to level 2. WCW 3 stars for Clubberella over Rhea Ripley in the opener. Their rivalry is level 4. Bailey 1.5 stars over Quinn B. They stay level 3. New rivalry for Stardust and Nick Nosedive. Stardust getting a 1-star victory there. And in the main event, Post Malone and The Rock have the rivalry go to level 2, but it is Undertaker coming out on top in a 3-star victory. Call side of things, Batista sucks, and Becky Lynch calls out Ronda Rousey for a level 3. Finally, for AI Raw, it's stale, but who doesn't? Who cares? Who doesn't care? Teddy Long. Who should care? Teddy Long. 3.5 stars. Finn Balor beats Julius Creed. The Creed Brothers and 1/2 of JJ and Security. Donna Matrix defeats Nikki Cross by disqualification after Fallon Henley runs in. R-Truth and Luke Gallows get a confusing victory over Chuck McSwaggin and Karrion Cross. 2 stars starting a tag feud. And then 3.5 stars the tag champs Ciampa and Briggs take down MVP and Angel Garza. Call side of things, Asuka tries to call out Natalya to no avail. Post-show reports a 125 for SmackDown. They're going to get 40,000 fans, $149,000. On the WCW side of things, a 107 rating score, 21,000 fans, and $182,000. For Raw, a 112 rating score, 30,000 fans, $148,000. Karrion Cross and Chuck McSwaggin work well together as a tag team. The final for ECW, very low for me, lower than I would have liked. 94 rating score, a devilish number there. Not devilish number because I got an extra 6 in there. 6,666 fans, $279,000. SmackDown gonna get a little bit of bad timing for their commissioner goal. Pre-match physio to Cheek for his commissioner goal. And I hit the lifetime revenue goal. So there is the default trophy lead by me. But I am now down in fans. So Canada, a 7,000 fan lead. I expected my show to be bad. That was way worse than I expected it. But we had to manage the roster. Canada, strong enough show to jump me there by 7,000. I'm first just due to the trophies. And then Cheek is 122,000 fans behind myself for third. We go to Reno, Nevada, and we go to Cheek for the emails.
Go ahead and click on Bailey. It's time to saddle up here. She is 76 pop. She is in a level 3 rivalry. Go ahead, let's talk figures. Yeah, 81K. Let's lowball.
Take it.
Oh, someone bites back.
Wow.
Unheard of.
Damn.
That's wild.
Yeah, 117,000 for Bailey though.
Or we getting it in a steel cage.
Pull up my roster. Let me see. Just scroll a little bit. I got 1, 2, 3. All right. I got a fair amount of rivalries. So she would be on the show for this week, and that would be her last week with me.
Yeah, you would have her this week.
Okay. Well then, say thanks for your work, and you go ahead and lock that in.
Yeah, take your 81K.
Shouldn't have rejected the low ball.
Yeah. See. All right. So that's that, and then go ahead and let's talk to Nikki Nosedive. Let's go, dude. See, he's happy.
I love WCW.
Yeah, he loves it. He might get low balled later.
He will, but he might turn face.
Ooh.
Oh, The Rock. Feels good to be the best.
We want
Feel like
50K.
The Rock is the best brand around. Oh, yeah. Appreciate the opportunity. Sometimes that's not enough, you know.
He's on money now. He's gotten popular. He's like,
I know.
Like the real Rock.
You know what? We should definitely... I'm thinking about lowballing him and seeing what he would say.
Shut up, bitch!
Okay, so I think... Nah, give him the 50K. Use Bailey's money that she wanted on him. Much better investment.
And The Rock says money can't solve problems, but definitely helps. There we go.
Yeah, and then he gets happy. He's
That's
happy.
a major increase in morale as well.
Let's go, dude.
With the Rock.
Go.
All right, so Cheek, we'll let you wrap up first here since you just saw your emails. Tough decision there. Your women's champion. It's going to be your final show next week. Don't got to reveal those plans, or if you want to, whatever you think's a better way to tease our luxurious audience. But how's WCW feeling after this booking session?
I feel pretty good. I just, I'm excited that we were able to bring in Kane. I feel like his presence will be felt more so for, not for Fastlane, but for the next pay-per-view. Just got to build up the rivalry and storylines there. So I'm excited to have him, have another male wrestler to kind of play around with storyline-wise. And then it does suck to get rid of Bailey because she was so popular for us, but I'm trying to be smart with my money and, you know, because I have some other things I'm looking to do financially, so I didn't want to blow it all. I have a fairly large female roster, so I feel like I could afford to let her go, give the belt to somebody else, and it does suck losing the level 3 rivalry after next week because I was saving that for Fastlane, but we will thrive, we will adapt, we will overcome the loss of Bailey.
I respect it. It could be, obviously, you know, you have to stay tuned next video. Find out, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not. You know, maybe they go inside a steel cage, close a feud, get you some extra fans, or maybe there's some other chaos ahead for Bailey. On the ECW side of things, felt really good coming into this recording. Came off a really strong build to Hell in a Cell, a strong Hell in a Cell show. Even without the casket boost, would have been a big Momo flipper. But one of the downsides is I've been sprinkling in that push for the Falls Count Anywhere. I did thin my roster at Hell in a Cell. And, you know, came back to bite here because we had a lot of low stamina. I chose to buy the Coliseum. You know, it's still in my head long term. I'll be happy I did that. But obviously the first week, it did not go well for me because it kind of led to a situation where I didn't have enough healthy people to put a show together without risk of injury. I didn't have the money to sign people. And the two matches, Song and Veer, I didn't expect it to be good. I didn't expect it to be half a star. So that was a lot worse than expected. Leads to, I think I just broke my own record for lowest amount of fans gained in a show. So we've surrendered that lead back to the blue brand, but hopefully get the roster healed up. You know, now that the Coliseum's purchased, money earned, I can be a little more, you know, creative with. I know Mankind's contract's coming up, so that's going to be a big one. But I think we can navigate. I feel good. You know, who knows? This could be the decision that costs me, but I'm hoping it'll pay off in the long run. Canada, for you, came in tonight second. You know, you had made the comment that you're like, I don't know if I'm going to jump you. Get a huge main event there. You do jump back into first. How's the blue brand feel? You do have a bit of chaos with two guys wanting their shots at Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Kevin Owens had a great plan to keep his title intact all season, and then Booker T wins the Elimination Chamber, gets a title shot. Kurt Angle demands the title shot, and man, throughout all this, Ken Shamrock's been throwing shade over at Kevin Owens. What the hell is going on in our Universal title division? On the other side of things, I mean, I like our new viral, new age people's champ. That adds a little spice into that division. Madness is still reigning supreme all over the place. Man, I like what we're concocting, and I like just climbing back into the lead, although I know you're going to get a lot of money coming towards you soon with that new thing, and you still have $1 million card left over. That is, you tease that you're either going to use it at Fastlane or Survivor Series if that is the pay-per-view before Mania. So a little nervous. We got to keep this lead, and we got to get our trophies back.
Yeah, I did forget. So I've hit the revenue goal. Cheek and I also hit our seasonal challenges tonight. So Cheek should hit his revenue goal soon. But Canada, as long as, of course, you get those seasonal challenges, we took a look during this episode. Shouldn't be an issue. We should all line on trophies, so we expect to come down to the fans. But if Canada forgets and doesn't do a season challenge, it could cost them everything.
I'm not going to forget.
Hold on. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say it could cost you everything again, and then just be like, oh my god, I might forget, because then we're gonna trick people into liking and subscribing for the next video. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Canada could forget.
Oh no, I might forget.
Oh, see, wow, he might forget. So you better subscribe to the channel and like this video, because whoa, that would be so crazy. What isn't crazy though is how majestic every single one of you are. We do appreciate it. And we're getting nitty gritty here. You know, bragging right. Cheek's going to be stealing a superstar from me after Fastlane. That could be a big needle mover. We got a lot of good stuff here in season 3 down the stretch, other than AI Raw. Fortunately, he can't hold a candle to us, but maybe MVP finds somebody new to fight. We'll have to see. But until then, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Toodles.